prisoner had only taken his wife's hand during visitation when several guards immediately restrained him and then used security checks as an excuse to grope his wife.
Hey, watch those hands. What the fuck are you gonna do? Get him out of here.
Even though the man was the second in command of a street gang, at that moment he had no choice but to bow his head and watch helplessly as his wife was shoved out. He thought it was just routine harassment by the guards, but the very next day, they came for him again. Sensing something was off, Raphael had no choice but to follow and play along. Sure enough, as soon as they reached the hallway, the guards blocked his path and locked the cell door behind him. Facing unreasonable demands from the guards, Raphael pretended to cooperate while secretly watching for an opening. Just as he took off his jacket, another inmate rushed at him with a weapon. Luckily, Raphael was a seasoned fighter. He put the man down within seconds. Just as he was about to turn the tables completely, the guards who had been watching suddenly grabbed him and held him down. Soon after, they charged him with assault with a weapon and threw him into solitary confinement. The string of obvious setups drove Raphael into a rage. He shouted that these bastards would pay, but what he didn't know was that the guards had already done their homework. They had gathered detailed information on his family.
She gonna get lonely or not?
The moment Raphael heard this, panic set in. Realizing the danger, he quickly got hold of a phone through prison connections and called his boss on the outside. When the gang leader heard about his cousin's situation, he flew into a fury. He immediately knew the local gang was behind this. Without hesitation, he promised to move Raphael's family into hiding for protection and vowed to strike back at once. The very next day, when Moore, a leader of the local gang, went out with his men, a motorcycle quietly rolled up near the prison walls. The rider reached into his pocket. The explosion ripped through the area. Several of Moore's men were killed on the spot. Only Moore managed to survive by pulling one of his close associates in front of him as a human shield. A guard, realizing what had happened, raised his gun to fire. But before he could, something unexpected happened. The street gang also had a mole inside. Word of the attack quickly reached Michael. When he learned the target had been Moore of the local gang, the pieces immediately fell into place. And from that, he began to form a plan to drive a wedge between the local gang and the Russians.